Hello singles, Elsie here to do a reading. It is day number 3 of a 7 days of singles reads, right, as we approach Valentine's Day. So I hope you're well. Thank you so much for clicking here. Look, this is not a time-stamped read because this is not an individual read. This is a collective read. So no matter what your sign is, I will call out the signs and symbols so you know what I'm talking about or who I'm talking about. And you can make your decision from there. Make sure that you put on your discernment hat and you will know exactly what I am talking about. So whether I'm talking about you or not. Let's find out what's going on for the singles, please. Okay, Charlie just said, I think that we're going to do a you and them. All right, let's figure it out. You are going to be on the left. They are going to be on the right. Let's find out if this person is somebody who is in your life at this time or somebody new. And then in the center, we'll bring everything together and find out the bridge that we need to build to get you two to see each other. Tell me about the collective, please. What do we got here? Ooh, right there, we got the Emperor. So we do have you, somebody who's in control of your life. I feel like you are, at this time, you are the Emperor. People see you as this, even if you don't feel this feminine or masculine energy. You could be an Aries, you don't have to be. All the kings are present when the Emperor is in the room, right? So no matter what sign you are, you could be the Emperor. And I feel like this is... it's like you are on an island by yourself. Like you feel like you're in this place where I don't need anybody. I don't really require another person in my life. But when you have everything you need and you're really stable in all the ways of your life and you have this balance in your life, you've got stability and security, you don't need it from another person, kind of flips you into this place that's really lovely, a place where you can now want something rather than having to need it. Because when your needs are finally taken care of, you can finally want something. So tell me about the Emperor, please. What does the Emperor want? We have the Nine of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Cups. I feel like what you want, what the Emperor wants and doesn't need at this point, I feel is you want to stop worrying about when you get into a relationship, what's going to transpire. So I feel like this Nine of Swords is next to the King of Pentacles because you're like, I don't want to have to worry about this person. Are they stable? Are they grounded? Do they add to me, or are they here to take something from me? Because when you're the Emperor, you definitely have enough to share, enough to give, but do you really want to attract someone into your life who is going to just take from you? I feel like what you're looking for is someone who is at least a King of Pentacles. Feminine or masculine, somebody who's solid and grounded, who takes care of their money, who has a job, somebody who's stable and sturdy in their own life, somebody who already comes with their own stable love. It feels like you're tired of worrying about the people who are coming to take from you. You're now looking for someone who is able to give to you, to add something to your life rather than showing up to take something from your life. So I feel like what you want is to be able to stop worrying about the person who's going to come into your life next. What you want is someone who's stable and grounded, someone who's ready to settle down, the person who's not ready to play games, right? You want someone who's really secure and stable and sturdy and dependable in the way that they love. You want someone to fall in love with you deeply. You're not looking for just a date. You're looking for the one, right? That's what it feels like here. So it feels like you know what you want. And the Emperors do, right? The Emperor knows what they want. Whether you're the feminine or the masculine Emperor, I feel like you're in this place now where you've really put a lot of thought into what you want. And I think that what you need to turn your back on is the worry of not finding someone who matches you in terms of the depth of the Queen and the stability of the King. Because if you are those things, and you are because you are the Emperor, if you are those things, those are the things that you will attract. You can only attract what's on your vibration, friend. All right, let's keep going here. Got the Three of Swords. Yeah. So I always say here, like the Three of Swords with the Nine of Swords, you're worrying that someone's going to break your heart. And the thing is when you are getting into a relationship, as long as you have an exit plan, then you're good. Like, we never know unless you're quite psychic, and you might be, right? With this Queen of Cups energy, you could be someone who's a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. You could be someone who's quite psychic in your energy. And even people who are psychic in their energy can sometimes get pulled in, right? Pulled in by someone that it's not going to last a long time with. I feel like that the King of Pentacles is telling me that you're looking at long-term lasting relationship. But I think that the worry is that someone here is going to break your heart. And although when we get into a relationship, we never know right away whether it's going to be the long-term thing or not, I think that the best bet is to have a good exit plan. What are you going to do if it doesn't work out? Are you going to lose your mind, melt down, and tell somebody everything you think that they are? Or are you going to be the King of Cups like the Emperor is and just be honest and truthful and not melt down and be emotionally intelligent about the whole thing? Look, I don't think this is working for us. I feel like as long as you have an exit plan, which is not blaming yourself, which is looking at the situation as it really is, right? King of Swords is also the energy of the Emperor. Looking at the situation as it is, head over heart, and saying, no, I don't think this is what I want. And I'm not going to blame myself for it not working. And sometimes we call in a karmic to teach us a lesson because they're preparing us for the soulmate, right? So sometimes it's that as well. So I want you to work on not putting the blame 100% on yourself. Do we all have things to work on? Absolutely we do. But it's not ever going to be 100% your fault. We do have the Three of Wands. So I do feel like you're ready for an adventure. You're ready to go out there and find someone. I want to say that you're ready to be out there and to expand your life, find your abundance, but there still is this little bit of a worry that your heart is going to be broken by someone. So here's the solution, right? We start out in friendship. We start out with the Three of Pentacles. We start out by having compassionate partnership first. We really get to know each other inside and out, right? Before we jump into the fire part of it, we build a foundation. So we first become friends. And then we do things that maybe friends would do, go on walks. We don't immediately jump into moving in together or being in each other's back pockets 24/7. There has to be some space. You have to learn how to miss each other, right? And this is what friendships are, right? Friendships aren't like love bombing love ships, right? That's not what friendships are. Friendships are more about, I'll talk to you in a few days, or I'll see you on Friday, or like, I feel like you need to build some sort of a pentacle foundation first, a sturdy and solid foundation where you have trust, right? Where I help you, you help me. We have a lot of conversations. We explore a lot of topics and have a lot of conversations. It feels like we have to work at building the foundation first before anything else goes on from here. And usually the person who's in it to just hit it and quit it, that person's not sticking around for the Three Pentacles. They're not. They don't really care what you think. They don't care what your ideas are. You know what I mean? Like, so if you're ready to stick it out and really get to know somebody inside and out, the one that sticks around, is the King of Pentacles, right? Feminine or masculine. You know that person is the one who's going to stick around for you. We do have the Hierophant. We have the Two of Pentacles. One more card. And we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So that's what you're looking for, right? You're looking for honesty. You're not looking for, those doors there at the front of the really big buildings where you have to hurry up and get in there because it's going round and round. That's what I'm seeing this as here. That's not what you want, right? I feel like you don't want the, what do they call them? Roundabouts, those doors that go round and round. I feel like what you're looking for is somebody to be really honest with you. The Seven of Swords has showed up in the reverse. A really honest friend that you can fall in love with. I think that's what you're looking for here. And that's going to help you make the decision as to whether this person is going to get you for the lifetime or not, for the lifetime commitment, right? We've got the Hierophant here. And so I feel that you worry that you're going out there or putting yourself out there, I want to say with the Three of Wands, putting yourself out there to expand your life, find your abundance, and that you're just going to get your heart broken. And in some cases you will. But listen, we can't avoid the pitfalls. all those pitfalls are teaching us lessons about what we want, what we don't want. That's something that I've seen before. Now it's time for me to back out. Tell you what, I see the love bomber coming. I smell them a distance. I smell them a mile away. They don't even get into my zone. Like, I know what's going on, right? So you get into this place where you get some really acute awareness about who is really in for it in depth and who really is not. So I feel like you're really looking for someone honest who's going to decide on you or make a decision to expand with you. And I don't think that that's too much to ask for. Let's get a different deck to talk about them. Let's talk about them. Tell me about the singles, please. By the way, we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Aries. We have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Tell me about them. Wouldn't it be fun if the Empress showed up? Tell me about them. We've got the Three of Cups. So I feel like you will meet this person in a very social situation. You'll meet them out with friends, out with family, maybe at a family gathering or maybe at a friend's house. A celebration will be happening. A birthday, we're planning a special dinner, come to our house for a barbecue. It feels like that kind of thing. We've got the Five of Cups. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. And we've got the Judgment card. Very interesting energy, because it does feel like this is an energy of somebody who, when you meet them, they possibly are on the edge of healing, I want to say. They're on the edge of healing. Judgment gives me that energy. The Wheel gives me that energy. They are somebody who's possibly been recently hurt. I feel like you do meet them in a time of celebration. So somebody's having a birthday, a christening, a wedding. I feel like there's happiness going on around you, whether it's a restaurant or wherever you are. It feels like this person, when you first meet them, they are somebody who I feel is not necessarily in a happy space, that maybe they've freshly had their heart broken. But I feel that quickly changes here. And I really do believe it's destiny that you meet this person at this time. I feel like it's almost like they're showing you a vulnerability immediately. You get to, you might stand back from this person a little bit and think, oh, I don't really want to I don't really want to be the person who unbreaks somebody's heart. But I feel like it's really, it's destiny that this person shows up in your life at this time. It feels like it's like this is what's going to help you make some sort of a decision to move forward with them. Because even though they're in this heartbroken state, I feel like they've been in a relationship with a revolving door. That's what I was trying to say about the eight of cups in the reverse. The 5 and the 3 is 8. It feels like they've been in a relationship with a revolving door, which means that they kept going back, but I don't think that they are anymore. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune tells me now they're ready to move forward. So it feels like you could be meeting someone who's possibly a Virgo or a Pisces, maybe a Sagittarius or Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, or a Leo. Tell me more about this. We have the Moon energy here. They're going to try and hide that from you. That's, of course, not something that you really want to share with somebody right up front, right? We have the Moon energy. Look at that. We have the 9 of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So it feels like over time they do open up to you. I feel like this is a person you're building a friendship with, right? So this isn't someone that you're really looking at as a romantic interest immediately. You're going out there to look for friendship. Who can I find as a friend and really get to know them really well? It feels like this Moon energy is somebody who's going to try and hide that from you. They're not going to show you that energy up front, but they are the wounded warrior. They're somebody who has had enough. I'm at the edge of giving up. I've decided to swear off dating. I'm not doing this anymore. And the Queen of Swords is here. This person could be someone who is a Libra. And that might be why they're hiding their deep emotional sadness from you at this time. I do feel like once you get to know this person a little better, once they decide they can trust you, right, with the Queen of Swords, once they make the decision to trust you, I feel like they will open up about something that was in the past for them, that they have definitely disconnected from, because the Wheel of Fortune is here. It was divine timing for things to change, and for them to make a decision to be honest with themselves about what was going on in their life. So they also could have a Cancer or a Pisces placement, possibly Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Tell me more. We've got the Ten of Cups. This person really is looking for emotional happiness, though. It does feel like they possibly are a water sign. We have water, 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 right? It does feel like they're someone who feels really deeply. They are looking, or we're hoping, that whatever ended, they were hoping that that was going to be their last relationship, but it wasn't. So I feel like you're actually showing up in divine timing at the perfect time when somebody needs a friend. And I believe that friendship turns to something more, because this person is looking for family, for love, having kids, settling down. I feel like they thought that they were going to give up until they met you. And then they realized that maybe I don't want to give up. Maybe there still are people out there who are honest and truthful, people who do speak the truth, people who have boundaries. I feel like this person is just like you, but I feel like this person has really, run the ringer. I feel like people have wrung them out. You know what I mean? Like really used them up. I feel like this person is somebody who now is having a breakthrough that maybe happiness still is here. So I feel like when you first meet them, they probably are a stranger, somebody that is going to be introduced to you by someone else, or you meet them in a social situation. I feel like you get to know them possibly over time, right? This person is, by meeting you, is making the decision that maybe they're having a breakthrough. Maybe I will grow out of this. Maybe I will grow into happiness, right? Happiness is next to the 10 of Cups. This person really does want to be happy. They really do want to have children and grow with somebody. It feels like this Two of Pentacles tells me that somebody here really does want to make a decision, but a Pentacle world decision. Maybe it's going to take a couple of years for, a while for this person to heal. Maybe you two date for a couple of years. Maybe you two see each other, but you don't call it dating, but you really enjoy each other's company. And it's like the old school, the way we used to naturally fall in love. We used to meet somebody face to face, get to know them, go out with them, have fun with them. They meet our friends, we meet their friends, and we realize that the relationship we're building is a Three of Pentacles relationship. So even if we don't end up being together or dating in a serious way, they can still be part of my friendship group because I haven't slept with them, I haven't told them I love them, I haven't love bombed them. That's the way it used to be. But now what we do, we swipe. We're looking for someone who appeals to the eye, and that's it. We don't care what else is underneath. And so this really seems like it'll be an old school person. We have the Ace of Cups and Justice. Look, this is the person you fall in love with. I really do feel like you are going to meet a person at a time when they really need you. And I feel like this person is going to be someone who is super attracted to you. Things are going to come into balance. I feel like this is your person. Love becomes in balance and turns into the 10 of Cups. It starts at the Ace. But I feel like it's something that is going to take some time. So this person could be in Libra energy. We do have Libra and Libra. We have a lot of water. So that tells me that maybe they have a lot, like a large water placement, or maybe many water placements in the chart. But they also are dealing in Swords. Someone who's very logical and factual and tells the truth. Someone that you can trust, right? Because Libras are very honest. And everybody's you can meet anybody who's honest in any sign, but, this is truth and honesty, right? We do have the Ace of Wands. I think it is an immediate connection that you have with this person. Look, 10 of Pentacles. All right, let's take one more deck here. Tell me what the bridge is all about. How do we come together? How do we come together? How do we bridge these two? We have the Moon. We have the Four of Cups. It's getting stability, getting to know each other, getting to know the shadow side, getting to know the light side and the dark side. is what it feels like here. Really getting to know each other. We've got the Queen of Swords. It's only going to happen through honesty, trust, and spiritual connection, it feels like. Feeling connected to this person in a way other than your eyes, in a way other than the shape of their body or the color of their hair. It's like this is going to be a connection of two people in the mind. Like it's going to be an intellectual connection first, and it's going to start in Pentacles and Swords. So we're not jumping right into passion here is what it looks like. There we go. The Five of Cups is in the reverse. How beautiful is that? It's a surprise. Okay, so there's a Five of Cups here. This person really is truly sad when they meet you, but I feel like you help them turn their frown upside down is what it is. It feels like this Five of Cups is in the reverse, and someone's like, I just really want to get into this. This is such a beautiful and spiritual and intellectual connection. It feels like it's a surprise to the King of Wands as well, right? Feminine or masculine. It's a surprise to this person that they are very attracted to you, and that is the old school way of dating. Those are the ones that last forever. We do have strength where we hold back, right? That's what strength is about. Knowing that you have the ability to let the lion go, to rip everybody apart, or the sword on the side of, I always say the sword is in the sheath on the side, and then the strength is not being able to wield the sword. Of course, you have to be strong to wield a sword because they're heavy, but the strength comes in holding it in the sheath and holding back and learning that control. And I feel like that's what this is going to be about. There's going to be two people who are learning how to control themselves, and in that, it creates balance. It creates this water and fire and water and fire. And as we go back and forth and get to know each other, then things finally come together in a moment of alchemy. And that's when the Wheel of Fortune takes off. Look at that. We get balance and we make a decision to be with each other. That's really lovely. We do have Leo energy here, Aries, Sagittarius as well. Libra, as I said, we have Leo, we have Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Virgo, Pisces. We have all the air signs here. Taurus is here. Aquarius is here. I really do believe it has to do, we got two Queens of Swords. I really do, it has to do with trust. We have to trust each other, and it cannot be in fire. Fire is actually at the end of the reading. It cannot be in fire that we trust each other. It's got to be in Pentacles. It's got to be in Swords. It's got to be with breakthroughs and honesty and trust and building of things over time, right? Over time. That's what stays. That's what the legacy is. That's how you get a long-term relationship, is by building these things slowly. And I feel like the next person that you find, you will be building this slowly with. I'm just going to put down a few of these cards here. And by the way, this could be somebody that you already know that is a friend or a friend of a friend, or this could be someone brand new that you have not met yet. You could be smaller. Oh, look at that. Large in stature, small in stature. One of you is very tall. One of you is very small. Very cool. We've got, for some of you, this could be an X. It says, someone who does seek emotion. To me, that's a water sign. And I was saying there's a lot of water. Use your intuition. Look, not everybody hates the ex, right? Not everybody hates the person that they're no longer dating. So use your own intuition and how it works for you. But we have Gemini. Someone, it says here, has lighter skin. And what does that mean? Could be lighter than you, lighter than someone you know. New moon. Very interesting. So I don't know when the next new moon is. I know the full moon is on the 12th. Usually a couple of weeks. Maybe I think the new moon might be on the 20. No, I don't know when. No, a couple weeks after that. So probably early March. So you could meet this person by the new moon. They could be a Leo or have a Leo placement, or Leo is the one that loves to pursue. It could be someone who's going to pursue you. We did see the King of Wands here, feminine or masculine. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. And I will be back tomorrow with another singles reading. You guys take care. Bye-bye.